Alright, here's some footage. Here's a little footage from a past video. And I've been showing these screenshots here from this every once in a while. So I'm going to show you here how you catch them moving. Now this was with the thermal camera. So I have the timer. I have the timer up here at the top for the thermal camera. So this is a 7 seconds that I'm going to show you. So you see where I have the red circle. So on this big tree here, then you have this tree branch, and then the smaller tree branch that comes up right there. This in the red circle. So watch this. So see right here, you can see his face, his eyes. He's got the cone-shaped head. So let's do this. Let me adjust this a little. So I can show you this up close. And then I'll put it back, because I'm going to add these in as well into the video. Trying to keep him pretty much center screen there in the red circle. Alright, so I took screenshots too of all this so you can see how he's moving. So I talk about quantum physics quite a bit in the light spectrum. Well, quantum physics tells us that everything is made out of atoms and everything vibrates, including us. So they vibrate at a different frequency than we do. Alright, so here we go. Let me back it back out. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little here on the screen. Alright, so if you want to catch them moving, and this helps out too with me having with the thermal camera, with having the time up there so you can see the seconds. Alright, so what I did, I slowed this down. Alright, so I'm going to show you this on the camcorder, and then I'm going to actually show the real footage here. So you'll be able to see it better. You won't see all the lines in the screen from the camcorder. Just filming the laptop. Alright, so he's up in the trees. And also there's another thing here too I'm going to show as well, since it's all right here in the same footage. Alright, so this is slowed down. You can see the seconds up there going by. Alright, so you start seeing him at 21 seconds. Alright, so here's the trees right here. Here's that tree. Here's the branch coming up. And then the other smaller branch that angles up. And you can see, we don't see him right there. I think he's there, but we're not seeing him yet. Okay, so once I go by that, alright, so there's 21 seconds. Alright, now here it comes. This is 23 seconds. Alright, so now you start seeing him right there in the corner. Now you're starting to see him good right there. You can see his face, his eyes, the top of his head, his nose, his mouth. Alright, so this is slowed down too, so when I play the whole thing it's going to be slowed down so you can see him moving. So as you watch this, it's still 23 seconds and he's already moving. He's already moving there. It's still 23 seconds and he's already moved quite a bit. And you'll see that better too when I show you the screenshots. I took screenshots as he was moving. Alright, so when we get to this, when I panned over here, whatever this is, it comes around the front of that tree branch and then goes back. And then as I start to move, you can see it over here behind the tree, the leaves. It's moved over a little from behind the branch. Now it's behind the leaves. And I'll show that again too, slowed down a little bit more. So whatever that was, it was moving. And it moved in front of those tree branches. Alright, so now here's at 27 seconds. So you can see he's actually facing me now. He's facing me directly. You can see half of his face really good. And then the other half is kind of behind this little branch. Now he's facing me directly. So in those few seconds he moved a lot. They move a lot faster than we do. You have to slow your footage down to see them moving. A lot of times when you film them, you're not going to be able to just like see something moving. A lot of times you got to slow your footage down and you can see them moving. They move different than we do. They're on a different vibration, different frequencies, and they move different than we do. And this is all part of quantum physics that explains this. Alright, and then it goes to like 28 seconds. So from 21 seconds to 28 seconds, you're seeing him as I pan away and come back, and you're seeing him move a lot here. Alright, so one thing I want to show you next, and I'm going to add them in here too, is the screenshots. Alright, so at 23 seconds, you can see on my timer. Alright, and you can see how he's not facing straight at me. He's facing a little bit to the side a little bit. And you can see him really good there. See if that helps any. It didn't change it now. Alright, this is the only screenshot here that I actually I took this one and circled the red circle. Okay, so what I want to do is let's see right here. Alright, so if you'll watch him here, you'll be able to see how much he moves. Watch his eyebrows and his eyes. Let me go back. See his eyes and his eyebrows? Now we'll look at that. And then they'll change again. See that? His eyes and eyebrows just changed again. And then again there. and then again there, and again. You can see him moving. He's turning a little bit. And then I got to here at 27 seconds. So you'll see he's facing me. He's facing straight at me now. So this is how you catch them moving, how you see them moving. When you take video and then you slow it down, and we'll look real close and slow it down. So if you watch here, he changes. So this was 7 seconds that he changed and turned and moved. See right there. So this is how you catch them moving. Like I said, they vibrate different than we do, and they move different than we do. They move a lot faster. Alright, so I'm going to add them into this too as well, and show all this to you here again too, right here. Okay, so this is slowed down, and like I said, this was from a previous video. This was in Pasco County here in Florida. This was Pasco County during the daytime. This was in my friend Mike's area. Me and him went in here in his area this day, just me and him, and we walked around filming. We actually heard them doing vocals. We heard them with our own ears doing vocals, and we walked around filming. Me and him both could feel them watching us, could feel them there. And I caught quite a few of them. There's actually quite a few of them up in the trees here, and if you watch all of the video, all of this footage, and watch really close, you'll see them. This is the black hot setting, so the heat is black. So what you're seeing white is not heat, and then the black is heat. Dark gray to black is heat. Okay, right there, it just passed the tree. Now it's going back, so you'll see him right there in the top right corner by the 1X. Right there. And then when I panned over and I caught this thing right here, whatever it was, is heat. That's heat right there. And you can see it just came around in front of that tree, and then it went back. It was moving. And if I hadn't have slowed that down, you probably wouldn't have seen that. That's how quick they move. Alright, so I'm going to put the screenshots in here now too.